Hey, it's Mark from Stock Pursuit. I've been watching the markets really closely. I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I've been trading the futures very actively. I've been trading NQ, the NASDAQ futures, and I've been trading gold. Gold's been an amazing trader in the Asian session, like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. with the Hong Kong Open. It's been pretty wild in these overnight sessions. There've been a lot of moves in the overnight United States session, so overnight like in Asia and London, where the markets are trading. That's why when you wake up and the market's down, 1% or so, that's because it's been trading in other sessions. A lot of times they're really volatile. Historically, going back decades, the most volatility is actually in the overnight session for the U.S. people. It's in the Asian London session. It's a lot more volatile. Sometimes you get a lot of volatility, like today. I noticed today there was a big sell-off in the last hour, which is pretty rare because usually what happens in the U.S. session, the option market makers are trying to make their money from the people buying the OTD, the daily expiry options. A lot of people trade the daily stock options on the futures on the indexes, and they're usually the market kind of goes nowhere from like 3 to 4. Today was a big sell off, and that was really telling. One of the other telling things for me today was the relative strength in crude oil and the price of oil. Obviously, that's because of the geopolitics of the war going on, and the Strait of Hormuz is always up in the air right now. So the price of oil is breaking out again, and out of everything I'm looking at, I'm most bullish on the price of oil and gold. Gold got short-term oversold, and I'm looking for gold to rally here the next 3 weeks or so. I believe the gold's going to be higher. I've been trading gold with a long bias recently. It's going to make a big run any day now, and I think over the next like 3 weeks it's going to be a lot higher. I don't think it's going to start breaking out again anytime soon, obviously, but it's definitely oversold, and there was a liquidity grab down there. I'm so bearish on the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 and the Russell is my technical read on that was right. We're just in that downward channel, and we're actually breaking through it, and the momentum has kind of picked up even more, and it's definitely a bearish tape out there. This is the bearish channel that I was mentioning. It's a downward trending channel. These two red lines right here signify the internal trend support and the trend resistance, and we've just been touching off it all the way along at resistance, and the momentum, as I was saying, picked up here, and we've actually crashed through it again, broke through, and some big levels. We're coming up on some big levels here. I had some eyed out on ES on the S&P 500 here. We've got some levels. I think there's a good chance we actually bounce here, or we bounce really soon, and it's getting a little oversold here. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bounce back up to the top of the channel here. I don't know. The momentum is so strong on the downside now. Like I was saying, that sell off was so intense in the last hour that we may just keep going down. But the standout thing today was crude oil, and we're breaking out. Crude oil just keeps breaking out. I expect it to keep breaking out here with this price action. Crude oil, when it gets momentum, it can really go. And crude oil is going. And here's the gold price that I was talking about. See this candle right here? It looks like a hammer. It's like a hammer. That's what we call a hammer candle. Some other people would call it like a morning star. I just call it a hammer candle because it looks just like a hammer. And it's where the buyers were so strong that they forced the market back up when it went all the way down. The market went all the way down to the bottom of that wick down there, and the buyers forced it all the way up to end it close to the end there. And it looks like a good enough sweep to get some push back up